Hunter, what's Daddy doing over there? He's staring straight at him when he's folding laundry, aren't you? Cuteness. Where'd he go? Can you stare at Mama? No. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, December 18th. My hair looks insane, but last night was the first night that we were home. Discharge actually went very fast, which was pretty awesome. He had his circumcision. I'll talk about that more in kind of like the other videos to come that I have talking about the pregnancy and all that kind of stuff, but here's little handsome man just snoozing. So again, I'm just sitting here watching Orange is the New Black, trying to catch up on it. And then I need to write my grocery list because Matt and I need groceries really bad. But yeah, the first night, I just wanted to explain kind of how last night went. So Hunter eats every 3 hours, and he does have reflux, so we have to kind of just make sure to do certain things. Again, I'll add that into like another video. But Matt is the type of person where he can't really sleep with, like, he can't fall back asleep if he wakes up. So I feel like I'm the type of person where I can sleep for a few hours, get up, do something, and then fall back asleep if I'm tired enough. So I have I'll show y'all in the room, cradle downstairs, and I'm trying to think of how I'll explain it in another video, but I'll probably post this one first before I post that one. But Hunter gets very cold very easily, so we have to really watch his temperature and things like that. So we had to really make sure that the room was warm enough, and it was too warm for Matt, so Matt really didn't get too much sleep. So I was up, his feeding times are like 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. So yeah, again, every 3 hours. So I was up with him, and then obviously in between, sometimes he cries and stuff like that because he gets very gassy. Other than that, he sleeps, and he is such an amazing baby. But Matt got up, we went to bed at like 10 o'clock-ish, and then Matt could not sleep anymore, so when I got up to feed and change Hunter at 5 o'clock, he just got up and took Hunter for a few hours and told me to go back to sleep for like 3 hours, which was so nice, like so nice of him to do. And then when I came back up here, Matt looked like a damn zombie, so I was like, you should try to go nap, because he usually can't nap, but I think he's actually down there napping, so that's why I'm trying to be a little quiet. But he needs to sleep just as much as I do, because obviously I need help, you know. So anyway, we're just chilling this morning. I do want to make some coffee. I'll probably make some coffee once Matt gets up. I'm just drinking all my water. Gotta write my grocery list, like I said, and yeah, just trying to relax because I'm still physically hurting. They don't ever tell you that you feel like a damn train wreck after you have a kid. But yeah, my back hurts from where the epidural was, and then I'm having some cramps and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want to wake him up, but I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm on hold for making a doctor's appointment, but I wanted to take a video to see how much weight that I lost with having Hunter, after having Hunter. 10 pounds, because I was 158. Dang.
And have a nice golden skin. And make all these ladies jealous. Oh! What are you doing?
Look at his little wrinkly back.
Gotta get your tan going, buddy. There we go. Maybe turn your face a little bit.
Yeah, make sure you... Baby!
He likes to bury his face and stuff, so I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
There
There
you
we go, there we go. Look at those back muscles. Oh, you're ripped.
He's just like, I'm gonna bury my face in there. I'm gonna make myself try not to breathe. He's holding his head up pretty well. He's just squirming. Maybe if you put him back the way that you had him, though. Like, hold him just normally. So Matt is trying to get some sun on Hunter, because we did have his doctor's appointment today, and they said that he did have jaundice. They said that the sun kind of does help, but it's not like a necessary thing, but we're trying to warm him up too. So, little string bean.
Isn't that warm and nice?
I don't think he likes it laying that way. You should have told him normally, baby.
What do you mean normally?
Because he's shoving his face in the blanket and he doesn't like it, so turn him over. If he gets down on his stomach, then it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on his back.
I didn't want his face in the sun because he definitely doesn't like that, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, you can,
Alright, little guy. Alright, let's try this out this way.
whoop, flop over. Where's his binky at?
Is that everything?
There we go.
His feet aren't that cold. They're a little cold, but they're not that cold.
Such a cute boy.
I'm pretty glad.
He was just holding his own. Oh, look, he's holding his own binky. Hunter, you're such a handsome boy. So is his daddy. Good morning, everyone. Today is December 19th. So today, Hunter is 4 days old. It's crazy to think about, honestly, seriously. Like, I sit here and try to remember all these dates. We just had his first doctor's appointment. So last night was pretty rough. I'm gonna sit in his room real quick because I need to sit down. My legs hurt. Matt is upstairs right now with Hunter. While I am gonna eat some. Ooh, it's cold in his room. I'm gonna eat some breakfast so I can take my pain medicine. They prescribed me like pretty, obviously if you've had a kid, you know, they prescribe you a pretty high dose of ibuprofen afterward, because I'm still kind of hurting. Not too bad though, but anyway, we had his first doctor's appointment today, and his doctor in the beginning I was not liking, because so I had to go through. I didn't find a pediatrician before I went to the hospital, like before I had the baby, which I totally recommend you do if you are pregnant and you have not done that, because it'll save you a hassle of calling around places. And since I have Medicaid, I had to try to find a place that took Medicaid. Anyway, the hospital recommended Peak Vista. I don't know if that's like worldwide or whatnot, but here in Colorado, it's very highly known. So we took him there today, and the doctor was like he looks like he's like 80 something. Sorry, I'm rocking back and forth in the rocking chair. It's kind of hard not to when I'm sitting in it. But he looks like he was like 80 something. He treated his nurse very poorly. The ladies up front were super nice, but he was just kind of seemed like a freaking asshole. But once he came in and checked up on Hunter, he was actually really nice, and I actually really liked him. So I guess I'm like, I can maybe look for another doctor, but at the same time, it's a pain in the butt when you have Medicaid to try to find doctors and things like that. So I think we're going to keep him, and then if he, I don't know, for like, he was nice to my son, so that's all that matters. Well, and it matters though how he treats his employees too, because it was just fucked up that I guess he called the nurse like the help. Like he didn't even, I was like, that is so unprofessional. Like Matt heard him say that. So, and then the first thing that he goes and tells me was like, so, like, the hospital told me that Peak Vista, like when I called in to set an appointment, sometimes they don't let you in, so I was gonna have to be super stern with them. And that wasn't the case when I called them yesterday. They actually put me on hold for like half an hour, but then we got situated, and the girl that I talked to was actually really nice, so I didn't really have too much of an issue there. And so the hospital warned me about Peak Vista going there, and then once I got to Peak Vista, they warned me about the hospital, saying that they don't have their shit together and stuff. So I'm just like, both sides. It's nice that you're kind of warning me and telling me about that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, what am I gonna do about it? Like, yeah. Anyway, his first appointment went really, really, really well. Hunter is gaining the weight that he's supposed to. He's lost a few ounces, but that's normal. So I guess Hunter did have jaundice, which I did not know. Well, I did know, and they told us that if it was bad, that we would have had to stay at the hospital one more day. But I guess when they did the test, it came back to us at like a 9.3, so I guess I was like a little bit under the point where if we would have had to stay longer. But for some reason I was thinking that he didn't have it, so it wasn't like, I just was thinking he didn't have it because my twin sister asked me, because she saw a picture of him and she asked, and I was just like, no, he doesn't. So I was like, she'd go, okay. But then the doctor came in and he was like, yep, he has it. So I'm like, so we had to go back to the hospital today, get lab work done to make sure that he doesn't have like a high like he had to get like the belly rumen, I guess it's called. Anyway, so yeah, that was a pretty interesting morning, because what I was going to say was last night was very rough for me. So I kind of tried to explain before. Matt can't sleep. He can't like sleep and then wake up and then go fall back asleep. So I take care of nights. And last night was tough because Hunter, he had very bad gas pains and a very upset stomach. So he was just crying, and it just breaks my heart not being able to really help. You know, I was trying to soothe him and stuff, but obviously once he passed gas and stuff, he was feeling a lot better. But I only got, seriously, if I calculated it up, I probably got not even an hour and a half of sleep. So I'm running off an hour and a half of sleep. That's why I'm looking the way, like, look at these dark circles. I've been washing my hair more, so the purple's coming out, and I am obviously so excited. I'm going to go back red, so I'm going to probably show y'all the process of that. I don't know if it'll be in this vlog or the next one, but show you kind of like what I use, and I'm so excited because I need a new hairdo. I still want to obviously do things for myself, feel good about myself. Right now, these puppies are hurting so bad, so I decided not to breastfeed. I am bottle feeding, but today I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, am I even going to produce milk or get milk? Because it's almost the fourth day and I'm not feeling anything. My boobs weren't even hurting at all. Woke up in the middle of the night, my boobs hurt so freaking bad. They are so swollen. They feel so huge. They're so heavy. So I'm like, got a sports bra on. I'm going to put some ice packs on it later. And it's going to be, I already know, the process is going to be like a week of having huge sore boobs. And I'm sad because I can't even hold Hunter like up on them because they hurt so bad. So I know it's a process and I know it's going to happen, and it's eventually going to wear off, just like his little thing on his little manhood, and then his umbilical cord. Those are things that obviously once they're gone and over with, you don't have to worry about bumping them and then hurting them and stuff like that. So man, yesterday he had a poopy diaper and it got all over his circumcision area, and that's difficult because he got the one where it's the I forgot what it's called, but it has a little, oh, I hear Hunter, this little plastic thing on top where you can't use a baby wipe over it or anything, so you had to just spray it with water to make sure it gets cleaned off. And that's kind of hard because you wonder if it actually got it all off or not. But the doctor looked at it today and he said it looked totally fine, so thank goodness. Anyway, I'm going to go get something to eat and then work on my hair, so I will see y'all in a little bit.
to go do?
What do you mean?
You wanted to go to the store?
Okie dokie. So I have the red in my hair. Just letting it sit. I'm so excited I'm so out of breath still. I'm so excited to have my red back. Obviously the dye's still in it. I haven't washed it out or anything, but yeah. You guys are gonna laugh at me. So my friend Taylor, she gave me these TMI, but when you have a baby, obviously, if you push them out vaginally or whatever, you get swollen down there and everything. Anyway, she gave me these pads that have like aloe in it, but right now I have like a pad here and a pad here. They're still in like the casing though, but they were in the freezer, so I was just like, I needed something quick that's cold to stick on my boobs because they hurt, like I mentioned already. Hey guys, so today is still the 19th. His little head keeps wanting to move over, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It always freaks me out when babies' heads kind of like lean over, but he's okay. I'm having him sit up right now in an upward position because I just fed him. Gosh, he's eating like almost every 2 hours now, so I think that's the reason why he was fussy and stuff before. You can see it in my face, in my under eyes. It's been a very, very long day. I am sipping on some peppermint tea because apparently that's supposed to help me dry up my milk supply. TMI, but of course I already started leaking. And my boobs hurt like a bitch, like I mentioned before, and I'll probably keep saying that. But I know it's a process, so. I was actually going to try to nap earlier, and then once I went to lay down to nap, I think it was like 3 o'clock, and then Matt was going to take care of Hunter for a few hours, and so I was going to nap at 3, and then his friend was supposed to come over at 5. He's passing gas, so that's a good sign. But his friend was supposed to come over at 5, so I'd have gotten like 2 hours of sleep-ish. But it was like 3:15, and I heard that whole time like Hunter was crying, so I felt really bad, and sometimes it's harder for me and Matt to kind of try to comfort him while he's crying and figure out why he's crying. So he didn't have a poopy diaper for almost a full day, so I think that's kind of, I was thinking that he was constipated, but I know it's normal for them not to poop like as often, you know. Then my sister said that her daughter didn't poop until like every like 3 days, but anyway, stayed up and then got some stuff done, and then his friend came over, and then Hunter was just screaming, crying, so I talked to my sisters and asked them like how to relieve gas, and they're talking about like the grip water, but then I ran all the way to Walmart to get it, and it was only for like 2 weeks and above. And so Matt said that, well, Matt's friend kind of got him to calm down a little bit, and then so it was like a waste of a trip to Walmart, but hey. And then finally, like, my sister came over, she gave me the peppermint tea, because she had some, you know, why not have to buy it if, you know, someone has it to offer to give you some. And Hunter ended up pooping, so since then, he has been doing a lot better, and I think it's just maybe he needs to be eating more frequently. You know, obviously when you have a newborn and you're bottle feeding, they have like a certain schedule you're supposed to stick to, but sometimes they get hungrier faster, so hoping tonight is a better night. I'll definitely let you guys know like in the morning. I think what I'm going to do is go shower, kind of get comfortable. It is already, let me check what time, 1:16 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to get kind of comfortable. He's sleeping, he's doing good. So I'm gonna try to sleep when he sleeps in just a little bit. Right now I'm watching Persons of Interest on Netflix. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this angle because my arm is hurting. But yeah, drink the rest of my peppermint tea, put some ice pack on my boobs, and yeah, like I said, try to sleep when he sleeps because it's important, and then back up at 8 o'clock because we have some things to do tomorrow. Matt and I are going to go on our first date since we've had Hunter, so it's going to be kind of hard leaving him, but we're going to go see Star Wars. Look at that face. I gotta pick him up some more hats, some more baby hats that are like big enough because some of them are too small, but he's a sweet baby. I just really love him. Oh, of course I love you, Hunter. But I'll see y'all in a little bit.